Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to review the 2022 Lamborghini Huracan EVO rear-wheel drive. So Lamborghini came out with the EVO, which replaced essentially the original Huracan. I think it had been around since 2014. They came out with the EVO in year 2020. Then they announced for 2021 the rear-wheel drive Huracan would be replaced with the rear-wheel drive EVO. Now this car, it went from 580 up to 610 horsepower, so you picked up a nice little bump in power there. Still have that V10, 5.2 liters, went up to 413 pound-feet of torque. These cars drive better in the lighter weight rear-wheel drive configuration. And yeah, I know people get all hung up on horsepower. You've got the all-wheel drive model is rated at 640 horsepower, just like the previous Performante was. But when you subtract the 72 pounds that comes right off the front axle, you not only get a more rewarding driving experience, the power to weight ratio of these cars is actually very, very similar. Matter of fact, the acceleration times are only about a tenth or two off from 0 to 60 and 0 to 100. The top speed of these cars, whether it's the all-wheel drive or the rear-wheel drive version, both rated at 202 miles per hour. And I can tell you these cars will do that with absolutely no problem. You catch an open stretch of road, you pull a couple paddles for downshift, and these things are gone. And the whole time they're doing it, you are sitting back, you're grinning like an idiot from ear to ear because the screaming that is coming out of this engine is unbelievable. There are faster cars on the road. We're in 2022. We've got Porsche 992 Turbo S's that have all-wheel drive and huge power off the line, tons of torque. We've got McLarens. The Ferraris are all turbocharged now. I mean, everything has gotten faster for the most part than what the Lamborghinis are. So why do people buy these? What is the deal with Lamborghini sticking with a naturally aspirated V10? It all comes down to the sound and the driving dynamics. You cannot get this kind of throttle response from a turbocharged engine, period. You just can't. Not to mention the sound. You run an engine like this through a pair of turbos, it's still going to sound pretty good, but nothing like the way this car sounds. Let's talk about options. You know, these cars come really well equipped. If you ordered one of these in base trim, you would still have an exceptional car. This car, we went with the full leather interior, some deviated stitching, the heated seats, full power seats. One of the things we elected to do here on this particular car, instead of going with the upgraded factory wheels, was go with a wheel from Signature. This is a 20-inch fully forged wheel. The benefit, of course, with forged wheels, you've got a lighter weight wheel that is stronger than a cast wheel. So that was kind of the decision there. Some Alcantara on the dash. So like I said, these cars are mid 200s. In the present market, they can get into the mid 300s just because of the shortage of supply. And it looks like the Technicas are going to be coming out in the low 300s MSRP with some good options. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. We've talked about the car. We've taken a look at all the different angles at it, but I really want you to hear this thing for your own. So let's go take it for a spin. And I hope you enjoyed that test drive as much as I did. As you can hear, that's the whole appeal behind this car. And it's not slow. Just because it's naturally aspirated and there's no turbos, it doesn't mean the car is slow by any means. But the sound is worth the price of admission. I can't stress that enough. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you'll click and see some of our other reviews and what we've got coming down the road. We're excited to show you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.